Hey, what's up? It's Frank here for Data Driven TV, and I just wanted to make a couple of announcements. One, we're pretty close to hitting the 4,000 download mark, which is pretty cool because it's basically, we haven't even been up and online a month. Actually, it's fun to point out that it was a month ago yesterday that I signed up with podcastwebsites.com. I can't say enough good things about podcast websites. They are awesome. Everyone says they have really good customer service, and they really do. Any questions I had, they answered within, shockingly short amount of time. And I was able to get the site put together within 5 days. Basically launched. It took about 24 hours for iTunes to approve us. So, depending on when you define launch, we launched either the 25th, 26th, or 26th of May. So I'm going with 26th. That's when we were on iTunes. But I'm really excited about that. Thank you once again for helping make this show a success. I can't say enough good things about my co-host, Andy. And that's actually why I'm here. I'm actually in front of a Dunkin' Donuts in Gaithersburg, Maryland. You're probably thinking, Frank, what's this thing with donuts, right? The other day was Krispy Kreme. You were talking about jobs and automation. Now you're at Dunkin' Donuts. I actually don't eat donuts. I'm on keto. That's a story for another day. But here, I want to show you something. There used to be double doors here, right? These are pull handles, but it's Dunkin' Donuts, so they were D. So there used to be two of these together. And I remember this day very clearly because it was one of the first days I felt like myself again after the concussion I had last October. I think it must have been Black Friday or around Black Friday, and I was out. And I was driving with the boys, and as you can see, they're a bit rambunctious. And basically, I wanted coffee, they wanted donuts, so I pulled in here. So I was standing here on this cold November morning, sipping my nice warm coffee, and I was looking at the sign, which again at the time was two D's, right? And I thought, Dunkin' Donuts. It's an alliteration. It rolls off the tongue, and I thought data starts with D, so I needed something that also started with D. To have that kind of Dunkin' Donuts type feel, right? Krispy Kreme, right? Again, with the donuts theme. I'm sensing a theme here. So I wanted something that had a kind of that alliteration sound, Dunkin' Donuts. And then I looked at the two D's that were there, and I thought, data, something that starts with data. And then I walked, I forget where I was. I think I was in the mall or something. And it came to me. It was like data driven. Data driven. That's awesome. So then I quickly registered the domain name as soon as I could. And it's .tv because originally it was supposed to be a video podcast. But that's just a little inside baseball. Maybe one day, we'll do an episode kind of reminiscing, maybe on our 1 year anniversary of launching the show. And I just want to say thank you. And once again for making the show a success. And the one thing I want to add is that if you have an idea, everyone has ideas, right? Ideas are cheap. But the real key is executing on ideas. And you know what? One day, after I had hit my head, this was just an idea. Data driven was just an idea. And we have other ideas. We're not done yet. You stay tuned. But it was just an idea. But an idea has to be planted, has to be tended to, it has to be grown. And that's what we did. So if you have an idea, you want to start a podcast, call me. I'll help you out. I'll give you some tips and things like that. It's hard, but it's not as hard as you're probably making it in your mind. So if you want information, you want help, you want advice, you can reach out to me. And you have a great day.